Hi, I'm Melissa Bauer. I'm the Public Information Officer for the City of Leavenworth, and we are here today to talk about the 4th Street construction project through downtown Leavenworth. And today, why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
I'm Brian Faust. I'm the Public Works Director.
Mike Stephen, the project manager for engineering.
Pat Kitchens, the interim city manager.
So tell me a little bit about what we're going to see on 4th Street.
Well, I'll start off by saying that we're going to be seeing a 4-lane road be turned into a 3-lane road. It's called a road diet. Basically, we're going to keep the road the same width, but we're making improvements between Choctaw and Seneca. And it'll involve reconstructing 3 of the intersections. Because of the roughness of those intersections, the bump as you're driving down 4th Street, it can be pretty rough. We're going to take most of that out, and then we'll finish with new traffic signals and a mill and overlay.
That's a lot of construction work.
It'll be real nice when it's done, but there'll be definitely some inconveniences during construction.
This is the main downtown thoroughfare through the city of Leavenworth. Do you have detour routes? What are the accommodations that we're making for some of the businesses?
Yeah, we're gonna detour. If you're northbound on 4th Street, you'll detour on Spruce. If you're turning right, you can go to Spruce over to 3rd Street and take the old truck route up to Kiowa and back onto 4th Street.
Okay.
If you're southbound on 4th, we got it to where you turn right, and the general traffic or general public will typically turn right. It's easier, and go down 5th Street. But we do have signage up there that asks trucks to take the old truck route and turn left on Kiowa at 4th Street and then take 3rd Street down, because 5th Street's just not really set up for trucks, a lot of truck traffic. So hopefully they'll follow the signs and we'll be good.
And we do realize that local traffic will find the route that's best for them, but that'll be the posted detour route.
Yeah. And then the intersections, they're gonna, July 8th, the project's gonna start, and the intersections will remain open east and west until they decide to work on that intersection. And when they close it, they'll have 28 days to completely reconstruct that intersection and get it back open. There will be some intermittent closures of the intersections at the beginning of the project for a couple days each time, because gas companies got to reroute a gas line. So when they get that done, that won't count towards the 28 days. And then Delaware, everybody knows it's a one-way street. It will turn into a 2-way when we close the intersection at Delaware and 4th, and we'll sign it accordingly, and there may be limited parking to one side only, and however we can get it so people can turn around if they come up to 4th Street and can't go anywhere.
Why are we doing the construction for this project?
Well, basically, it is our main thoroughfare, and it's been a long time since any work's been done. It's at a point now where we need to do this mill and overlay and reconstruction of the intersections before we actually lose the street. Also, we hear a lot of people concerned about we call them humps or bumps on the intersections of Cherokee, Delaware, and Shawnee. When you're on 4th Street, it's actually pretty rough, and we're going to take a lot of it out. So
Great.
It's time.
Yeah, that's great. Will there be any tree removal? That's been a question I get sometimes.
No, not at this time. There's only some limited trees along the route anyway,
Okay.
and they're outside of the sidewalks. So sidewalks will be replaced, but trees will remain.
What could this mean for Veterans Day and other special events?
So we certainly understand the significance and the importance of our Veterans Day Parade later this year. We're paying very close attention to it, and we're hoping that the construction project is near enough completion where we can have the traditional Veterans Day Parade route, which goes through the Central Business District. If not, we have an alternative identified that we're going to work on. The primary problem is not necessarily the route, but it is the size of the parade. There are traditionally 225 to 250 entries every year, and stacking those entries in a location while they wait to go through the parade route is the principal problem. So we're paying very close attention to that. We're optimistic about the project being completed sufficiently to get the parade route done the way we normally do it, but we're, planning for an alternative if that's necessary.
So we are going to have the parade, it sounds like.
Certainly going to have the parade. It's a question of where it will be and, the size of it and that sort of thing. But again, we're still cautiously optimistic. We'll just see how it goes this year.
Great. So you work with a lot of other companies, utilities. What kind of utilities have you had to work with so far on this project?
Well, we got Evergy for power for the street lights and power for the traffic signals. Kansas One Gas for the gas line. There's a gas main that goes down the east side of 4th Street that they'll be bumping out at the intersections so we can rebuild the intersections. And then several communication companies, AT&T, Spectrum, and then the local water department also.
It's a lot of organization. That's great. Well, I look forward to having this be done, and I think it'll look great by next year. And I know as these guys update me with information, I will share it with you on the website. Please let us know if you have any other questions. We're happy to answer them. Thank you so much.